Oh yeah, that's right. Time for more Star Valor Hardcore Permadeath. Level 26. I'm getting close to that point where I've never made it. I think the farthest I've ever gone in Hardcore Permadeath was level 28. So let's see if I can keep my patience in check a little bit longer. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit longer. Oh yeah. You know, it's times like these I can't help but to think back. Way back. Before we even had Hardcore Permadeath. When if you wanted to brag about Hardcore Permadeath, you had to basically you'd have to make a video of it and just honor the death by deleting the character when you died that first time. Kind of like what we do in Endless Sky, you know? I mean, there's a lot of people, I'm not saying that they're all competitive or, you know, posting times and videos and stuff or accomplishments, but there are a lot of people that at least claim, and, you know, why lie? Because I don't think anybody cares about Endless Sky Permadeath that much. But a lot of people claim that that's how they play, and I think that's pretty cool. Alright, we are up and running. I just need to share, copy. I didn't pre-write my whatchamahoosit. Yeah. There we go. No big deal. Time for more Hardcore Permadeath. Close to the highest level I've ever made it to. Boom. Ah! Don't add characters to the link. No, Gur. That's bad. Aww. Oh yeah. Look at that thumbnail. Look at that beautiful thumbnail of me looking off to the side. Wow. That's awesome. Welcome everybody to another episode of Sleepy Dragon Streams. Oh yeah, you know what? There we go. I forgot to put... Yeah, it's Action Metal Wednesday. Yep. Today's actually Wednesday, imagine that. It doesn't feel like it. Oh my god, today's been so weird. There we go. We're almost there, don't worry. At least it's not one of those Thanks for waiting an extra 5 minutes after the stream starts, you know? I don't know, do people like that stuff? When a streamer says they're streaming, like it goes like they go live, but then it's like, please wait 10 minutes. Like, I'm not embarrassed by the fact that I have to do sound checks and all that stuff. Everybody knows that shit happens. You go to a concert, and if you're early, you see bands doing sound checks, especially if it's at a bar. Like the venue is a bar venue, rather than just, you know. But even if you get in line at a stadium for a band, you'll probably hear the sound checks from outside. It's just, I like it. I like hearing the bands prep up, getting that shit together. There we go. Star Valor, Action Metal Wednesday. The hardcore permadeath journey continues. Yeah. The cheat. Oh, the cheat is grounded. We installed that light switch so the cheat could turn the lights on and off. Not so you could throw light switch raves. Now let's crack open that glow stick and pour it in Homestar Runner's Mountain Dew. Oh god, was I mining last time? Aww. Why did I go back here then? 2 asteroid fields, level 20, let's do it. Wait. Oh, I do have refineries. I could have just looked, they're already on. I've only found 2. Okay, I also need to find all the stations first because safety protocols. And also set a warp out. Okay. Good warp out sectors are very small ones with multiple, or with a station that's close to either multiple stations so you have options in case you have to start running instantly. You're not forced to run through the enemy or make a huge big arc around the enemy to get away. Obtain 6 iron. Alright, so let's store the iron. How many energy cells does the warp require? 24. Man. I thought I took all the boring slow jams out. That'll work. Okay. $51, 146. $149 opens up 3 space. Yep, that's the big one. Oh yeah, we don't need that. I'm using lithium armor. Alright, so now our power and our has gone up, and our shielding went up a tiny bit more. And yes, inventory empty. Like that. I got cut off from the station. And the station won't shoot the marauders. Yeah, you better run. You're not running away. You're attacking them. You're dumb. You should have really just run away. No help from the miner. No help from the station either. I guess we might as well drop off our stuff. Oh my. Goodness gracious. Welcome everybody, how we doing today? For anyone who thought mining would be boring, still hardcore permadeath, which means a little bit of mining for crafting is actually a lot more necessary and still quite dangerous. It's a wee bit exciting. What did I do? Oh well. Now we're still gonna kind of go. Because I need this place to be safe. I should have checked for the Marauder job from the station. Did not take the mission for that. That's okay. It may not have even been there, but I should have checked. Bad form, Peter. Medicine might not be a lot of help, but it's better than nothing, and she's also got a few repair beams. I could have just given her more repair beams and no mining lasers, but then, like, I don't know, I feel like she'd just be sitting there waiting. It's not like she could be my first officer, but then when shit hits the fan, she jumps in the Phantom and everybody shuffles around like Star Trek style. Riker goes on an away mission and everybody whoop, 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 switches places to fill in the empty command seat. Not bad. I just have to really continue to remind myself this is hardcore permadeath. Things can go south. I guess I could give her a collector beam. I'll do it as an upgrade though, not as a regular piece of equipment. Now notice I'm not flying straight lines through the asteroid fields. I'm staying on the edge because I don't want any obstacles. I don't want to be stuck in the middle if I get attacked. Now, I may want to fly through the middle if I get attacked, but I want that to be a choice starting at not in the middle, and then we'll go there if it's necessary. Just because I have a cloaking device doesn't mean I'm trying to play God over here. Oh, but there is the other field next to me. So I'm still kind of limited by rocks, but that's okay. There's plenty of maneuvering room. It's not a large vector. Where? I don't see them. Just as well, I guess. There they are. That's quite a few missiles. Are they really just gonna let me sit back and pepper them? Like, even if I let their missiles hit, there's no threat here. Ah, he responded with torpedoes. They're only level 21, and 22. I don't feel like I'm being reckless engaging them necessarily. Okay. And so by the time I fly back over here, that should all still be there. And the energy cells. We'll pick those up on our way back. Perfect. That's how you do it. Any questions, comments, suggestions, complaints? We'll hear them now. Nope. Nope. Yikes. Okay, no warp mod yet. Wait. Nah. We'll upgrade it later. Bring it back. Alright. Sweet. Level 27. Wow. Well, at least it's before I started mining. Oh shit. I guess. Level 23. I'm not dead yet. But they could kill me. That much is clear. But it doesn't look like it's going to take a lot of effort to survive. It's just these three. Probably shouldn't fly over to where they warped in, just because if there is more that didn't aggro properly, I don't want to get their attention. You like being that close? How about now? Still fun? Ah! Damn it. I got too close to the edge. Well, I guess that one thing was worth it. Okay, and a tail gun upgrade. Fair enough, fair enough. I was about to make a comment about needing to go hunt more of the local marauders to prevent more warp-ins, but those were Vangi. I don't know if they're actually affected by marauder hideouts when they're hunter fleets. Maybe it is. Seeing as I'm not in a Vangi system, nor anywhere near a Vangi system, that's the closest one I know of. I guess I could check that one and see, but there's no telling what I'd warp into there. You can't just warp into a sector like that willy-nilly. Of course, I make a point about being on, not putting the rocks between me and the station, but now I'm as far on the other end of that as possible. So let's at least get out in the open. Oh, look. Couldn't possibly be a trap, though, right? Damn. Oh, I got it? What, did it stop again? Wow. Uh-oh. I appear to have incurred wrath. Though I know not from where. Now it's the Red Skull. They're like, quick, he used his spinal mountain. Let's get him. But then, like, they waited till it was already recharged. Now, why was it okay that the silver star got hit by most of that rather than the gold star? Because it still reduced the total amount of damage they were generating. So even though I'd rather have taken that ship out first, not only did I still manage to get a kill, but it turned out that it was better that way because the Spinal Mount probably would not have completely destroyed that ship, and I would have still been fighting two of them. Okay. Hashtag soon. Gotcha. Huh. Thought I heard a horn honk. That's so I can keep going off in different directions, and I don't have to recheck the map to know where the station is, then change my mind again, and then have to check the map again. Legit asteroid field, okay. It's a small one. I'm gonna keep my cargo bay open for stuff like that. I can keep checking the map for other locations, which I would do anyway, but double neutron. Not a bad idea for safety reasons. Scavenger scanner is a nice piece of equipment, but my safety has been coming under fire a little bit lately, so I think even in a nebula where it's marginal, it's nice to have that little bit of extra where the heck is my enemy going on. Alright. Okay, I thought I saw another Marauder somewhere, but it seems to have left. So I'm going back to the station. I just wanted to find that Marauder real quick, but I guess not. Oh well. Oh. Well. Okay. Maybe there's not another station. Oh, look at this guy. So what is this, local delivery or what? Oh, an escape pod. It was, Hank Williams. The musician? Okay. Not the best. I mean, he's green at level 20, so he's probably not going to be, like, setting any records, but oh well. Oh, off we go. Orange at level 25. That's just ridiculous. Unexpectedly. my luck, I'm going to end up finding a pirate station and getting way too close to it out here. Madison's like, yeah, I was useless there, but thanks. So I'm going to do critical damage bonus because that will help with both the repair and the mining. Alright, so we're going to take another off route. Let's go that way until we're that. Yep. It's a small nebula. We're not trying to explore it though. Just because it's small doesn't mean we're trying to get the whole thing. Oh yeah. Just to reduce the attack frequency. Seeing as I just got attacked. Which means rather than using my spinal mount on this guy, I'll be saving it to first hit that beetle. Or either the actually threatening frigates, maybe. Geez, 2 Venoms and a Raven? At least they only come at me one at a time. It's like, like Ronin gangs. They're like, we're gonna attack you in a group, except one at a time, you know. We only need one person to defeat you. What? Okay. That's alright. I got paid. No real damage. Some scrap metal. I'm not celebrating till I hit level 30. 28's the highest I've ever gone. Hitting 28 doesn't mean much to me. Getting past 28 is the identifying moment. And, I mean, we could celebrate at 29. Nothing wrong with it. Always go to the farther one first. Even if you get closer to the nearer one, it's still faster to turn around. I don't think I need to do a whole lot more mining, honestly. I think we're going to be pretty good for a while. I have enough money I could buy a frigate. I wonder if that would be very useful, having a Valkyrie following me around, just to cap enemies that get too frisky. I'm near a rebel station. I'm within one jump of one. I think they have a Valkyrie there. And if they don't, I know of at least 3 others. I'm for sure I know of 4 Children of Terra stations. 2 of them I specifically have marked. One of them's here, unmarked for whatever reason. And then there's that one that I probably won't go to for a long time. And we know that's a high level system because the station I'm being told to go to is level 42, so that's a little bit of a spoiler. Why am I looking at my map away from the station? It's not as fast, but it has a better geology range. And we can increase the ratio of what goes to it by taking out another one of the lessers. I'll make one more pass, one more mining pass, and then that's it. That's when I'll worry about that ore. But you see, I can already make 5 upgrade kits, blue upgrade kits, which can be used for a lot of different things. I'm surprised we haven't found any relics out here. It's a nebula. But I've got 42 scrap. I don't know, that might prove to be way not enough. Super not enough. We'll see. I'm also feeling a little bit sluggish. I don't know of any particular engine upgrades. I don't think I can... Ooh. Speaking of the relics. The gods, they heard me cry. Madison's like, do you want me to get it? Because you look like you're struggling. No, Madison. I just don't use inertial controls. There's no struggle. You know the NPCs are talking shit behind your back. Come on. what if instead of their cargo space being here, the icon was next to the picture with a little gauge? Would that be cool? I want it. I know you can always hover and see exactly where they're at, but... Mad, why don't you go after, like... What are you doing? I was gonna say, why don't you go after the small ones, but after watching you miss that much, I kinda glad you're staying on the big rocks. If you're having a hard time aiming, then by all means, work on that. Too slow now. I guess I'll put the other basic refinery back in. Or I could just upgrade the one I have. That's always an option. By the time I get here, I should have most of that ore cleared out. Yeah. Which only gives me 4.5 space. But a debris field's a debris field. Alright, since I'm on a good heading towards it, should have hit the button to change controls. Oops. Screw this headband. Wow, that was quite a haul. More than I was expecting. I guess I knocked out an extra one, or two. Well, in that case, of course. Okay. Let's go ahead and get out of here. We'll go back if we need to. I guess I can go ahead and peek on that other system, though. Level 25? Soon. Soon. I'm gonna sell our hull first. Wasting my inventory space with that stuff. And that will save for weapon crafting. In fact, let's take some of that with us now, because I may craft something straight away for my frigate. Do I have enough? Frigates are 10, right? I don't have enough fleet capacity for a frigate. I did buy a bad boy a while back. Did I sell it back? I might have sold it back already. Yeah, you get it. Okay, I'll get it. Enough! Oh, you guys can't hit anything, can you? Oh. Fine. They have the Valkyrie. I can't add it to my fleet yet, but we will. I'm putting you in charge of the ship. Supervisor. Not bad, not bad. Oh. 72, huh? Perfect. Weapon space 10. So we need we need 4 PD beams. Only got 3. Fine. I guess it does need something of a battery. Plus I need to get a barrier at some point. What if I like it so much I want to fly it? Could happen. Anyway, 6 weapon space left means... Wait. Mine's 6. I'll just give it that. No, it can't handle that. It's too much. Its weapon cooling is 30 per second. The max heat. Plus it already has a range bonus. But I do want it to be still more range. So 30 per second, we're talking about a 3-second phase. So knock that down to 133, which means it'll burn out in just a tiny bit shy of a second. Hello? My imagination is running wild today. So that's just not enough, right? 95, so make it 65, so that'll run for exactly 2 seconds. $47, no, still not quite there. Okay, so that brings it to 34. 34. I guess I could always... put that in. And that updates here, by the way, if you noticed. $41. It's still a little too much. If we do that and then 2 crits, so that leaves us with 37.8. Just to be absolutely sure. 113 under 130. Well, let's just do 130 divided by 3. Okay, so I can make this 73. Close. That's good. Alright, I guess we'll go with the red laser. I just need 4 microchips. How much money? $1,300. It's just not the copper, okay. I did say I was happy I could build some of those. Damn it. And now I'm out of scrap again. That's pretty. The real question is that enough for... Oh, what? Wait. Oh. Right, I have to keep it under 72. So, I don't know what else to put on it. Yeah. Oh, right. They don't have the buffs that I have. Oops. Alright. So we'll return once we have a higher... Yay, base components. Gotta get that fleet commander leveled up some more. Welcome, welcome. How we doing today? Oh, he said, I want to come at you. I'm gonna come after you. Oh, yeah. mining laser. Was I using a light laser beam? Okay. I like it. Oh, I'm looking for free fields here, damn it. Fair enough. All right. See, Red Skull down 70, Proxima up 35. Yeah, it balances out pretty well. Now, I may still leave her to mine while I do other things, so that's one reason to keep these on, well, on the ship. They don't need to be running right now, but I'm not short for power, so it's going to be okay. Hydration. Delightful. Eight base components and 3 scrap metal. Alright. I like it. Well, we're not getting anything out of the exploration here. I thought maybe there'd be like rebels or something. Hey, there we go. I thought maybe we'd find something cool out here. Miles per hour! Oh, heck. That one's got higher efficiency, but that one's... Oh, God! There is a hidden base. So that boosts him to much higher. And it increases our hit point regeneration a lot. Oh God. I'm so sorry. Was that all the Marauders? Yeah, looks like it. All right. Impact mine. Well, I think that's going to be quite an upgrade. Well over double. Welcome, welcome. How we doing today? We're playing Star Valor Hardcore Permadeth. And I am at the level that is normally the highest I make it to. Because by this time I'm usually getting a little impatient, right? Makes sense. But this time I've committed to not being impatient. Get it, Maddie? There you go. Good job. Hey, you want an Impulse Drive Mark III? I'll pick that up for you. Wow, I was super wrong about this system. It's turning out to be pretty sweet. Pretty nice. It's maybe decide to kind of keep exploring a little bit more. I have to remember that I've got a barrier. I have my emergency warp out set. And I'm not going to get any fleet commander points if I've got Madison tucked away. Wait, what? Oh, I do have enough for that? Why did I think I didn't? Oh. Because I had the, I had the Valkyrie as my flagship when I checked my fleet capacity. So I didn't have the fleet capacity that's added by the Achilles. Facepalm. Eye roll. Oh man. Alright, so from here, we need to go all the way back. But first, man, you know, there could at least be a 10-head station out here for crying out loud. Although there might be and I'm just missing it, but... But I do have another $15,000 in case I need to add any upgrades to that sweet little ride. Welcome, welcome. How we doing today? Alright, let's roll out. I really don't want to get any more negative reputation with them. Unless it's actually with the high tier ships. I don't want the difficulty scaling up for enemies that aren't worth jack shit otherwise. Although I kind of want the cash. And the fleet commander. Yeah, I guess I'll do it. Just not rampantly, right? Within reason. Alright. Give me 1 second, I need to grab a quick drink real quick. 1 second. Email. The email. Check the email. Go away. All right. And we're back. Carol's like, I'm already on the boat, bro. Already on the boat. Oh, you're repairing someone? Yeah, go do that. Hell yeah. Absolutely. We'll upgrade your engines when you have... Yeah, we need more power for... Guess I could just give her the ion reactor. I don't really need it, but kind of want to keep it anyway, because I do. Alright, so let's open up that one space. Cool. Nice. That's better. That opens up a ton of space. And 116, 127, so let's say 145 is probably enough for our max warp, which gives me 8 space to play with. I was just saying I have a good bit of extra room. If I'm doing casual running around, I don't need... That'll be enough for just the occasional pickup. Oh yeah, that helped out with the work cost and distance a lot as well. So now it's a matter of that, and that, and that. Later. Although, I pretty much need this entire tree, don't I? Eek. Okay, once I get that, I don't really need the weapon bonus yet. I'll decide later if I need to upgrade that for my spinal mount to get bigger, or if I want my travel range to improve. I think later would be a much better time to decide that. $6,000 just so they'll have another gunner. It is a range bonus. Nah, we'll keep it there. Lenny Burton. Yep, gets us where we're going. Do it. Do it. Come on. I believe in you. Alright, we're not waiting any longer. We'll get you leveled up. Boom, baby. Oh, that time she fired it. I can hear it. She just killed the pirate. I hope she remembered to grab the loot. Well, she picked something up. Pirates, eh? Yeah. I don't need you to be out of the hangar just to do repairs. But I kind of want you to be ready. I forgot there were other reasons I needed that battery. Anytime now, Carol. Anytime now. Well, that was that. Perfect. Now you're level 11. Congratulations, maybe you can hit things now. Not sorry. Okay. Now that we've killed a bunch of merchants, let's dock at a merchant station. Ooh. Pure pilot. Alright, you're hired. Co-pilot. Cool. And again, whenever we find barriers, then we'll put them on there. So that's 15 heat. It's gonna fire all barrels. That's pretty solid. It's not like tough or anything, but it'll handle itself well enough. I drive a Dodge Stratus. Ooh. Okay. Simo Doc. $32. Oh no. Come on, guys. They're still shooting at me and my guns are off. Can we get a little action here? There you go. Peel that bitch's armor off. Alright, Carol, you're in. Samantha is gonna end up holding repair beams, unfortunately. That's fine. C'est la shit. I'm not saying that a Valkyrie is necessarily the best choice for a frigate as an escort, but we're definitely going to have some fun. I did give her the ability to generate flux, I think. Pretty sure. Ooh, full-blown hunter fleet. Wow, I'm getting shoveled. Just spent $1,000 on repairs. Oh my. We'll try you out. We'll give you a chance. Not for you, by the way. Yay. Alright, we're... What? Oh! The lithium armor. Forgot I did that. It's not much, but maybe it'll be the difference. I am not going anywhere near that, and we're leaving as soon as possible. Unless there's a station. A hauler. Actually, let's get that hauler. Be nice to have something that can haul a bunch of cargo around. And sort of defend itself, but we'll probably just put repair beams on it. $147. A hauler might be a little bit bigger than that. I think 218 will be enough. We're really close to the middle of the system here. Did they get forced out? They didn't get their kill? Dock, stupid! Holy crap. Samantha's just running decoy. Madison's making the rescue. Carol's dealing the damage. And I'm hauling a hauler. Oh, God. Come on. That should have been in the station. Okay, so it is in the station. Didn't even think about that. Not bad, not bad. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Please. Otherwise, YouTube pretends I don't exist. I'm gonna have an existential crisis. Said narcissists everywhere. Shout out to all the narcissists out there. Now, I'm pretty sure I don't have nearly enough of anything useful to outfit this thing. All right. Something else is missing. Did I never fill it back out? What the hell? Oh, there's also the gyroscope. You don't? God. Oh. $42. How about that? A supervisor. There you go. Pilot. Gunner. Ha! Wait, what? Oh, you're supposed to be the supervisor. Didn't we have a pilot? You. There we go. Just for the hell of it. Okay. Oh yeah, that was the 2 space. We need to get you a damn warp drive. Not enough, huh? Okay. Oh yeah, has anybody ever actually looked at this thing? It's kind of cool. It's just a big frame with claws to hold the cargo bay, the cargo pod. I like it. Kind of like the donkey and mule. I'd like to think in future iterations of the game, if one were in a lot of trouble, they could drop that, lose a crap ton of their mass, go really fast to escape danger, and maybe the cargo pod's there when you get back, maybe it's not, when you check later. But at least you're alive. Well played, Carol. Well played. Good soundtrack. Isn't it amazing? Oh, it's just right. Yeah, he realized he was the target that time. No doubt about it there. Damn. Oh shit. I think I need to not piss these guys off anymore. Like, maybe just focus on the gold stars. The extra bonus, but... Man, this dude just does not take damage. What am I doing? My damage just turned all the way down. No wonder it's not doing anything. Wow. Let's try this again. Oh, look, I can hurt them now. Come on, knock out the repair guy. Now the other one. All right. Wow. All right. Bye now. Woo! Yeah, yeah. Me. Cool. Ish. So I need some civilian components. Superior components. Superior. All right. Ah. Now we're talking. Now we're very beamified. I'm only going to get 1 second with that. So I at least need a large battery. Not fine component, needs superior component. Fight me. Yes, good. Give them better targets than Olivia. Holy crap. A green holocron? Fuck you. Wow. That's a few different kinds of upsetting. But I survived it. Sorry, I like playing with my beard. Over here, Madison. What the hell was that about? Where were you going? Groovy. Hey, it's not too far above our level to be functional. Thermal regulator, scrap, and, well, some energy cells. What are you gonna do? You're always gonna get energy cells pretty much because it's the anti-stranded. As long as you have a warp drive on, and there's one debris field in a sector, and it doesn't take too ungodly long for it to replenish itself. Whoa, excuse me? Bullshit. What do you mean not enough energy? Oh. That almost got me killed. I only have one refined metal. I can't make a blue upgrade kit for my battery. I guess we're just not ready for that yet. Just your average run-of-the-mill pirates. Yep, just regular old marauders. We won't interfere with you guys at all. Super promise. Samantha, Carol, Madison should not be in front of you. Olivia, you should be behind me. This is gonna get nasty. Samantha, come on. Are you... Did I give you that bad of a setup? Is it actually that bad? Nice, Olivia's backing up Carol. Perfect. Alright, let's try this again now that we have a huge battery. Guess I can just relic one of these and get rid of that altogether. That'll allow me to put my shield chargers back up. Doesn't matter. Good job, Carol. Got a few kills before you were forced out. So you did your job. Smith is getting a little bit of DPS in there, is helping. At least she's still in the battle. She normally warps out before anything really useful happens. Alright, level 29. It's official. I don't think I've ever got this far in hardcore permadeath before. I know I've never hit level 30. I'm pretty sure I've never hit level 29. So once I'm away from this station, I can warp Carol back in, but make sure I have my destination set. So if she doesn't get completely repaired before the next wave comes in, I can quickly just do that. Because if you look, they are struggling to get these repairs done. Sweet. And I think I'll raise that a notch, just so there's less downtime for those repairs. Just following this line here on my radar. No need to deviate from it. Might as well get experience doing something. Although I don't think we're actually getting any experience for this. Because they're lower. Oh yeah, we are. We're close enough in level to it. Sam's only level 13. I don't really expect a lot. And then the Red Skull join the fight, because they're dicks. You're a dick, Scott. Good idea. Madison, you were still mining? You jerk. I thought you were, like, doing anything else. I wasn't paying enough attention. And so it begins. An option for fleet ships to dock if there's a missile coming after them. I could get down with that. Got a lot of stuff out of that. I'll take it. Not a lot of Angie tech. Good morning! I love cheesy poofs. Well done. Well done. I like it. If we didn't have cheesy poofs, we'd be lame. Lame. Hey. Cheesy poofs. Yeah. How's it going? Ah, much better. I feel a weird tangle in the back of my head. Still getting used to long hair. I've never grown my hair out this long before, and I'm just letting it go all natural. Don't really need to do any trimming yet. Probably soon, but... Oh, so when you join the Children of Terra, they give you the blueprint for them. The Zeus and Vangi V6 are the first craftable ships, and they can only be acquired through crafting. But yeah, they're definitely worth it though. Oh, did you go straight to Allied with Children of Terra by getting Star Killer? If so, all you have to do is kill a bunch of rebels until you drop down from Allied to, like, whatever the one below it is, Honored. Only takes like 20 ships or so, without killing any Vangi or getting any positive rep. Once you drop down to Honored, it'll automatically offer it to you. Unless you're Honored and it's still not giving it to you. But if you just drop down to Honored, that's what I did. What I would normally do is go to a sector where the Children of Terra are attacking the Vangi, but that can be dangerous. Especially if you're really hostile with the Vangi. Or vice versa, if you're trying to get the V6 and you're with the Are there any other Ravagers I can kill? Nope. They're all around level 30. I'm not going near them. That one. That one. I think there's another high level one that I found somewhere. Maybe not. No, I guess not. Wow. That's useless other than for getting the perk. I mean, it's an okay pilot. Depending on what other pilot skills it picks up, they'd make a hell of a commander for a ship. Too bad I can't get them. That one probably would too, though. Yeah, I bet Alice would go orange. Do I have any that prop? I found that one as orange, so I'll just wait for Ziggy, I guess. Yeah, one of these guys will definitely go orange. Nah, the power draw is not going to work. Wait, what? Oh yeah, 26. But now it's too low. Instead of that, let's do a gyro. Wait, you don't have charging weapons. You have a flux capacitor. Let's give you the warp diverter. Fluffed up and sold a ship that Ziggy was. Oh no! Oh man, that's a rough one. Damn. Where'd you get a pirate booster? Do you want to use it? Let's see. I'll leave that. You're going to be burning some energy. No, that's going to mess with your turning. I like that. Wait. That's an improvement. Hmm. Should probably just sell it so I don't get attached to it. But it's the name of the game. Oh yeah. Still need superior components. If I add 2 of those, it'll put it up to 25. So then I could double those up at 150%. .8, 6.3. Maybe I just need 1 of them. No, I need both. We'll do it later when the time is right. Oops. Left a bunch of stuff behind there. That's okay. It's not stuff I really need. Samantha. Olivia's just like, what are you doing? Oh my god. Fine, I'll collect junk. Neat. Oh man. Oh yeah, like you sold the ship, Ziggy was on it. Now he's back at large in the universe, and maybe he'll come across his escape pod again. In fact, I think the odds should go up when it's somebody that you got rid of like that. Welcome, Francis Clark. What's the best way to get the highest tier gear? Oh man. Pick a faction who drops the gear that you want and piss them off really, really bad, and lurk in their systems a bunch, and they'll send hunter fleets after you. And those hunter fleets you'll get negative reputation with that faction, and the size of the hunter fleet scales with that with your negative reputation. So the more you fight them, the bigger they get, the more chances you have at good drops. The more good drops you get, hopefully that increases your ability to continue to advance and fight them. The safest way is to actually pick two factions. So like, if you're a rebel, fight the pirates and the Vang Yi. If you're the Vang Yi, fight the pirates and the rebels. Or if you're Vang Yi, pirates, or rebel, you can just fight Syndicate and Proxima. But remember that with Syndicate and Proxima, you actually get a little bit of negative reputation with the other factions. So if you pick them, they actually scale faster than any other pair, because they feed off of each other as well. But it's still better than only picking one faction and putting all your eggs into that basket. And the reason you want two is because then you can fight, and you want to kind of run them both similar, like keep them near each other. It doesn't have to be like real close, but you don't want to be fighting, you know, you don't want to be outright manhandling 40, 50 Vang Yi ships, and then when it gets a little too tough, you switch over, and now you're waiting for like 2 or 3 pirates to show up at a time. Francis, do you want to see a spoiler of what that looks like on a grand scale? Basically the extreme. I'm notorious for my reputation against the Vang Yi. I don't know of anyone who's gone as far as I have, and if anybody has, it's not on a save nearly as new as mine. $105 hours on my primary. This is going to show not only the strongest, and this is not really debatable, it's people have different preferences, but when you're talking about raw power and ability, I believe this is objectively the strongest ship in the game. I could be wrong. I'm not saying I'm absolutely right. I just believe that it's absolutely the strongest ship in the game. But, oh yeah, I forgot I have to take certain precautions. And I have 4 of them, but I can only run 3 at a time. Flagship and 2 escorts. And so the idea being that that's 3.4 million negative reputation. I'm only at negative 161,000 with the pirates only. That's it. Minus 100,000 is a lot for most people. And then this one is 30 times beyond that. Here they come. This is so absurd. I hope you're ready. Level 60 gold star. Just watch the radar. I'm surprised they're approaching this slowly. So this is one of the things that really attracted me to this game in the first place was I like a good space trader, you know. I played some of the older games back in the 90s. I used to play Sid Meier's Pirates. Like, I still play it once in a while, for God's sake. Like, I like a good run a ship around and fight people game, you know? I like Diablo-style games. But then along came Star Valor, and they're like, "Oh, you like to fight the bullet hell boss? Do you want to be one? Have you ever considered being a bullet hell boss?" And I thought, yeah, you know, I've thought about that a few times, but you really don't get a good, clean, pure opportunity to do that very often. It's rare that you get anything close to the scale that this game offers. And then you get to have a fleet to do it. So you're not just the bullet hell boss, but you're all the bullet hell bosses in the game. And rather than fighting one ship that's overpowered, you're fighting massive swarms of them. So it's a completely different scale from any other, you know, like, what do you play, like Diablo as a necromancer? Like Diablo 2, you play the necromancer, so you can summon a bunch of skeletons and a golem and what are the other ones? There's something else you can summon, right? No, I think it's just skeletons and like some weird shit. So you could build up a small army and go face down. Like, that's what this feels like. This feels like playing the Necromancer in Diablo 2, but you're not stuck just summoning skeletons, you know. You get... I mean, I could have... so, shuttles take up 2 fleet commander space. I could have 40 shuttles. Yachts take up 3. So 3 goes into 70. I don't know. Like a shit ton of yachts. Oh, improved repair system in orange. So you can see not all the oranges that I'm picking up are super useful. Like, I could care less about a 2-point burst cannon, or a heavy impulse Mark III, or a large gyroscope. But then you've got Vangi armor, which I have enough of, but there it is. Yeah, my CPU actually lags pretty bad just from the amount of enemies on the screen. I've got a Ryzen 3600. I don't overclock it anymore, so it's running at stock, and it has a good cooler, so it's not thermal throttling. Oh yeah. Hate to break up the action, but this... just for the sake of data. There, now you have an on-screen readout of my system resources. You can see my graphics card is basically doing nothing. And while my CPU appears to only be using 47%, that's because it's accounting for all cores and threads, whereas games don't utilize threads. So 47% is more like 90%, because there is some things that my system's doing that do utilize different threads. But 40% CPU usage is actually technically much higher. It's my CPU that's causing it to lag. It's definitely not my graphics card, it's definitely not my RAM. The motherboard's a B450, so it's not like I'm running an A320 or something that just can't. You know what I mean? Like, it's not my drives, it's not the RAM bus, it's not my South Bridge. It's just a it's just a processor, the math processor. It just can't keep up. And I'm okay with that. And Oh yeah, another thing I normally do for this. It sounds like an old DOS game when you didn't have the right sound card set. Just that hashy, choppy sound. I'm dating myself, but I don't care. But yeah, it actually started lagging once I got past like 2 million, but it wasn't as bad. It's more fun fighting the, we're gonna go fight. I'm gonna let that reset, and then we'll go back when it's, hopefully the first wave will be the battle cruisers. It's nice when you've got like 20 or 30 of these guys pushing each other out of the way to try to get to you. And they're actually failing at getting effective spinal shots because they're bashing each other around. Okay, good. With the little turbo button on the front so you could go from like 6 to 24 megahertz. But then your games would be like really screwed up or crash. But it was okay for like booting up the computer, installing stuff, certain productivity software. But yeah, that's how you get the high level stuff. All custom weaponry, of course. So the reason I'm using, in case anybody was... Oh, me too. I love mining. Mining is how I got the gear to do this. Relic farm for some reason. There's the story behind that, and it's a short story. I was in that sector once, and relics just kept happening so fast. And I was like, I don't get it, because the boost in relic rate is only supposed to come from nebulas and I think pitch black sectors, and this one's neither. And they just kept showing up so fast, and I was like, okay, I'm making a note of this. Where is... I marked it somewhere. Where's my other... There it is. Ah, it's just out of reach. Damn it. That's alright. We'll do another big fleet battle real quick, even though I didn't... I stored all my oranges. I'll show you how I went. So, I guess I could just use the gate, but I kind of want to get a fleet battle going. So, for the first Zeus, I did more traditional mining, working my way up as a miner, and you can see mining falls under business for your experience breakdown. 29%. Now I have done a lot of buying and selling, so I'm sure less than half that's actually mining, but I have not shied away from it. But then I have a very special way that I went about doing the rest of the mining. Here we go. I was like, if this doesn't happen quick, I'm going to come back to it. No, it's little boats again. Yep, that's right. I'm destroying upgrade kits and Ardonian components. It's that bad. My resource stash is that heavy. Like, these fleets are the little ones. They don't even get me to use my barrier, let alone my cloak. Let alone have the potential to force me to warp out. But you do get a lot more chances at loot drops. They're kind of the reward rather than the extra challenge. Like a bonus level. It's like a bonus level on an old arcade game. All the really easy to kill enemies would come down. They weren't nearly as dangerous, if dangerous at all, and then they're mostly just worth points so you can get an extra life. Now, of course, this is not a permadeath, but that is part of the goal with my permadeath. I hope I didn't destroy a relic. I might have. I don't really care. When nothing can threaten you, as long as you... If I stay in the right systems, nothing will threaten me. They'll never send Vangi attack fleets into, like, most human space. So I could just go camp out at, like, any old system I want. And let relics happen. Walk away, go eat lunch, take a shower, go to work. I don't do that because I don't like leaving my system running if I'm not actually using it, but that's kind of... I think that still falls under paranoia. Like, I can dive into the middle of these guys and... Like, there's guys shooting torpedoes at me and they're doing more harm to themselves than each other. 1300 shield recharge, and both of my escorts have over 1,000. And I've given them some of my orange chargers, so I theoretically could have higher shield recharge, much higher, just by swapping out without even changing my equipment. All I would have to change is replacing these with orange. But then I could also drop a reactor, some heat sinks, take out this shield generator, drop a couple of relics. I don't know that I get quite to 2,000 shield recharge, but I know I could get close. Hey, now it's dropping. To have. Come on, you guys can do better than that. Yay, they broke my shield. And I had to move because of it. I couldn't just pop a barrier, recover, and wait for a couple of kills to happen. I actually had to move to reduce their attack. Of course, the fact that my fleet's not really doing anything right now. If I drop too far back, Alana's going to be forced to warp out. I need to keep some of my guns in a position where they're covering her. So if there's no more enemies that I can shoot that are firing at her, then I need to move. But I also don't want to crowd up too much because I want some of them to get between where we can both fire at them. Because the Vangi have a lot of repair ships and a lot of self-repair. So if they get in between here where we're both shooting at them, then it's a much more efficient thing to kill them that much quicker. puts more DPS on one ship. It's not a huge deal. It's not like super necessary, but it's one of those things you just might as well do. Because these battles are just so long. And they'll continue to warp in faster than I can kill them. Ooh, Vangie light armor. That's pretty rare. She's not getting attacked very hard. I can jump down here. Ooh, a charger. Good job, Arya. Not that you had any actual control over it, but you stayed alive long enough to get that. Alright, Alana. I'm counting on you not to get messed up here. It's just... It's absurd. Oh my god. Capital Impulse Mark II. Oh, by the way, they both have not heavy, not capital impulse drives to make room for other stuff, because this is a tank fight. They really don't need to move that much. And they're able to gather near me much easier when there's larger ships. And then versus smaller ships, they don't really need to move at all. But this is my favorite thing about this game, is these big fleet battles. He wants to do optimization to improve this, so that it doesn't lag as early. But I told him, I was like, dude, even like I don't care about the frame rate, if the speed of it would keep up, you know, if it just wouldn't lag the actual speed of the game. That's all I care about. But it doesn't really lag the game speed that much. It really is just a visual. But he does want to optimize it to perform better throughout this. Which I'm all about, you know, but I'm also all about getting a CPU upgrade soon. So I sent him the save file via email attachment, so he doesn't have to recreate. Like, sure, he's the developer, he could build a save that has, you know, minus a million or minus however much, 3 million, whatever he wants. But to actually build a save that's got everything that an organic save would have in it, all the other add-ons, all the other numbers involved. It's just easy, and you know, it's just easier to have that data already at hand, which is one of the reasons I did it, but also it's the way I like to play. But I keep pushing past the point of absurdity. Like, I could just start a new game and it wouldn't take long to get back to this point, but what happens if, you know, he does optimize the game and it becomes playable through like 10 million reputation? Well, I'll be glad that I put time into this one rather than a new one. If only for how difficult it is to get this much orange gear. Alright, but enough of that. I made a promise about mining. This is my dedicated mining ship. It's literally all I use it for. Sometimes they follow you. The hunter fleets will follow you. But they won't continue to spawn new ones. It's just the ones that you are already fighting. And I'll show you why I was willing to destroy upgrade kits. And Ardonian components. Why not? $593 improved upgrade kits, 994 regular, 221 Ardonian components, 32 ancient relics, almost 10,000 base components, another 188 iridium if I did somehow manage to burn through all those components. Most of my weaponry is green, which is the only reason I don't have more green crystals. I sell blue crystals just because sometimes it just irritates me not to, but with $200 million, they're kind of pointless in either direction. I keep a lot of my orange weapons, but not all of them. These are custom flak weapons and plasma weapons. And then, yeah, I showed off my oranges already. I don't need these. That's the only Terran armor I've found in this entire playthrough, so until I find another one, I'm not going to scrap it. Just seems like it'd be kind of dumb in case I actually wanted to use it. So this is my mining Zeus, and I have not refitted it for a long time because it hasn't really needed it. It's a utility ship, so it doesn't actually need much of anything. 110.96, so that's still better. Like for real, 67 is plenty of recharge for it. It doesn't need much. There we go. Okay. There we go. I'm going to put light armor on it to make it a little more maneuverable. Alright. Ah, very rich. This is how I do my mining. This is how I got the resources for 3 more Zeus after I got the first one. Oh, when I launched, it picked up all that crap from around the so you can see the collectors going. It doesn't seem like 4 would be enough, like maybe you'd want more, but you don't. You don't need more. If anything, it needs more refineries. And you keep destroying more and more rocks because you're gonna like go through and take out the iron because you don't need it. Titanium, whatever you don't need, because when you're trying to build a Zeus, you really just want to focus on getting enough iridium and scrap, like what you need for the components. Now you will need titanium and aluminum, but that's cheap and easy to come by at this point because you're also going to be selling off platinum. But when you have more money than you need, you can also destroy the gold, silver, and platinum to make room for more and more scrap, refined metal, and iridium. And then of course there is the chance for iridium to drop. And I'm using PMC mobile refineries because they have a geology range of 48. They can process, they can actually create iridium from the ore. It's super rare, but when that's what you're after, that's what you're after. Whoops, I destroyed the ore. Oh well. So it's 3 iridium per Ardonian component. And we are going to get loot filters. I don't know how soon that's going to be, but it is slated to happen. So you'll no longer have to go through and destroy. It'll automatically pick this stuff up and it'll go through the destroy scrap phase or scrap destroy cycle. If it can't scrap it, it destroys it. But it'll be automatic. I don't know if scrapping will be automatic, honestly, but I know destroy, there'll be an auto destroy. So if you want something scrapped, you'll have to do it manually, but then the iron that results from it, you can have that set to auto destroy. That's exciting. That's going to be really cool, because that'll simplify the process of what I'm doing now, and it'll automatically clean up because one of the major concerns with optimization is that loot on screen actually creates a lot of the bog down. Or so it seems anyway. But then again, so does all this gunfire. It goes from a little over 40 to a little to 18 when I'm firing, and then if I stop firing, 26, 33, 40, 43. So that is part of the problem with optimization. I don't know what can be done about that other than just simplifying the math behind it. I'm not a programmer, but I understand a certain amount of the technology. And there's just a lot of math behind that much weapon fire. And a lot of potential events in the code that can... Oh, I hate thinking about it. I can sympathize with having to run that many numbers simultaneously. It hurts. But yeah, you can see with 90 gray or 90 green ore, the 18 refineries could easily get cranked up to 22. Let's see. Oh, right. There we go. See, that does drop the power a little bit, having it that low. I can make this thing better. We can put more refineries on it. But yeah, there's 17 iridium, 62 refined metal, and 190 scrap. And I definitely have 100 more cargo space left if I wanted to add on to that. I just want to push this guy out of the way because I can. And these are non-flak plasma cannons. They're actually pretty decently powerful. The problem is, so one of the reasons that I use the green projectile lasers for pretty much everything on these ships is that when you're fighting fleets that size, accuracy doesn't really matter. Oh, you want to see the recipe? Oh yeah, I can show you the recipe for it. But the reason that I use projectiles is because the main benefit of beams over projectiles is accuracy. But when you're surrounded by enemies in a tight bundle, accuracy doesn't matter that much. Plus the Zeus's side mounts are all odd numbered, so if you do beams, you get something like 256, right? And then you could add boosters, you get free boosters, you can add some crit mods, get it up to 300, and there's your 3 space. Without continuous, you get that 300 DPS for a lot less energy and heat, which means that you can put a lot more resource into defense, which is insanely important. Yeah, spray and pray, pretty much. So there's your Zeus recipe. 25 Ardonian components, which is 75 iridium. So that alone is daunting when you don't have the ability to mine the way that I was just mining because you're trying to build your first Zeus. Oh man, like, get a dominance, ignore all the other turrets, build 3 mining lasers, 11 points each for the 3 forward mounts, and then go do what I was doing. But for the iridium, like, for real, get 2 of these, scrap them, and then just start crafting. Just get good at crafting these. The PMC mobile refineries, they're hard to find, but again, 75 iridium is what we're talking about. Not to mention that's going to eat through a lot of your scrap, your titanium. You need more titanium. You also need scrap for all the components that you're going to build. These are 3 scrap each. These are 3 scrap each. These are 3 scrap each. So if you put that all together, right, that's 283, 308 times 3. So 924 pieces of scrap. Plus plus actually you need more for the base components for the other stuff too. Call it 1,000 scrap. Just round it up. Actually, it's more than that. Because you need, these are 2 base components, or 6 scrap. 6 times 4. So another 240 scrap there. I mean, sure, you'll find thermal regulators, transmitters, components, and stuff, but if you don't, or if you use them for other things, so just call it 1,000 scrap. And then robotics cost like $1,000 a pop, 800 minimum. And these are, well, they're not cheap, right? How many is it? 100 robotics, 200 microchips. They don't have robotics here. Oh, I probably just used them all. This is probably where I was building my Zeus. Yep. Yeah, 872 a piece. And microchips are 136. So there's $14,000. So yeah, another 100 grand. But again, if you do mine, you're going to be getting a lot of platinum, silver, gold. Just remember to put it all in one place and sell it all at once. You're already going to have Rebel. It's not going to give you white collar. It's not going to hurt you. It's just if you're mining an asteroid rush and you're selling it all at the same station, every time you sell it, the price goes down, right? So do it in big chunks, spread it around the universe. Don't sell it all in one place. It's a drop in the bucket. And then eventually you'll have unlimited access. Can I just... Oh, I'm missing the... Yeah. Where would I get... I could just build another Zeus, though. Like, how hard would it be for me to come back with 1,000 titanium and aluminum? Or, you know, just find a place that sells it. There. So now all I need is another 57 microchips. And I've got, what do you need? 200 base components. I've got 10,000. 50 fine components. I've got 1,400. 33 superior. I've got 233. That seems like it would be the limiting factor right there. That or transmit. Well, I can build transmitters though. Base components, which I have too many of, and refined metal, which I've got a ton of. There, now I have no refined metal left. Woo! Oh no. Oh, and you can also bring these two and have them mine as well. They're not as fast, but you could even stick refineries on them if you wanted to. It wouldn't speed it up a lot, but fleet ships can mine asteroid rushes. Not all of them. You do want them to be cruisers or dreadnoughts. But if you're mining your way to a Zeus and you find that you have enough money for another cruiser or dreadnought, do it. Speed it up a lot. Slap some refineries on that too. Don't have an Orange Syndicate expansion, but that's okay. That's not overheating. We lost power though. Oh yeah, it doesn't even have a repair system. I forgot about that. So we need... Oh yeah! 3 of these is 195 versus 170. That's our power. That gave us 3 more refineries. No power loss. Power loss. Now will it overheat? Yep. Pretty quick. Let's see, anything else we can get rid of? Probably that. That barely does anything anyway. Those have severely diminishing returns. We obviously don't have a hard time destroying enough rocks. So, boom. Another refinery. We're up to 23. Alright. Oh, but it is. The golden leaf of death. Now, there is one other refinery that, at purple level, will get geology range 48. I forget which one it is, but it's about half the speed of a PMC. So if you can't find PMC, just find the one that can still do Iridium. Or, you know, do both. But it's not the worst thing in the world. But again, if you're at personal geology range is at 48 or higher, then you can just do it yourself. Chance to mine special metals actually does come in handy quite a bit here. Not just for the Iridium, but especially for the Iridium. Although that chance does not affect your refineries. Not that I know of. And you can look over here to see if we ever actually do refine any Iridium. It's super rare. I never count on it happening. Alright, have a good day. I'll be going to bed before too long. Oh, I guess I should go to bed now. Eh, whatever. I like experimenting with my Megacraft. Oh. Oh, hello. This is not the right ship. I hope they don't follow me. That almost never happens. This ship has made every sacrifice for the ultimate refining, the ultimate mobile refinery. It's got terrible shielding, lightweight armor, terrible turning despite lightweight armor. It's just not combat ready. I mean, it could put out some damage, but it would die so fast. My other ships have 1400. I could have called these guys in and then just cloaked. Actually, that would have been kind of fun. I didn't think about it in time. I should have done that. Also, scrapping all this leftover loot that you don't need is a great way to level up new crew that you're experimenting with on your fleet ships. If you're just leveling them up so you can put them on your flagship later. Finding a lot of those shield absorbers. I like it. Also, you'll never have to buy iron again. It just piles up so fast. Almost got that 1000 titanium. Yeah, you end up with a nice library of stuff. Yep. I can't wait till there's a way to turn things orange in game. That'll happen. It'll happen. It will not be a buy-in thing though, so don't think that you'll just be able to orange your whole ship overnight because you have money. Money might help, I don't know for a fact, but I know that it won't be easy to just do everything immediately. I'm assuming whatever item does it, you'll have to find somehow, and it won't be common. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to automatically save, or to manually save, because it won't automatically save. Alright, that is going to do it for me tonight. Thank you for joining me for another Star of Valor Action Metal Wednesday. I had a lot of fun. Like and subscribe, do the whole bit. And we'll be back soon for some more of the hardcore permadeath run. And hey, maybe we'll get some of that new update soon. Don't forget to check out the Discord or Steam to see what new stuff is coming in 2.0.5. It's going to be exciting. Until next time.